So today we're going to be taking a look at Tom Petty's classic tune, Mary Jane's Last Dance. This is one of my personal favorite songs and one of the first songs that I fell in love with as a kid as well, okay? It's a really easy chord progression, but I'm also going to be showing you some interesting things that you can do on these basic chords, right? Just because the chords are basic doesn't mean that you can't squeeze a lot of juice out of them and make them sound super interesting, okay? So I'm going to be giving you some ideas and some inspiration of what you can do on these basic chords using this song to illustrate those points, okay? So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so we're starting off on A minor, and the riff starts like this. So we're thinking A minor, but what we're going to do is for that first chord, we're going to remove these two fingers, okay? And then we're just going to kind of slap down on, you know, let's say the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. You don't have to be super precise with this. If you only hit the 2nd and 3rd string, or the 3rd and 4th string, that's also fine, okay? So we're just kind of slapping down with the pick, and then we're doing a hammer on. And then we're quieting the string, so, see that? See how nice that sounds? And we're quieting the strings with our right hand. We're just coming down on them, which is quieting them out, right? So, and also with this finger. So I'm kind of double muting them. Now don't worry if you can't do that. You can also just let it ring. It's gonna sound fine, but I kind of like to quiet them, okay? So then when we go to the G, which is the next chord, first we're gonna hit that bass. And kind of just 2 times. You could palm mute it, which is gonna make it sound really nice. Or you could just play it, right? Different possibilities, experiment with your ear, right? So on the A minor one more time. See that? Boom, boom, bam. Then when I go to the D, again, I'm doing that kind of palm muted thing for the beginning. And then I'm releasing my middle finger, going down with the pick, and then a hammer on. Okay, so. And then back into the A minor. So one more time, nice and slow. Don't worry if you can't get this right away. It's something to play around with, and it's a concept to kind of get into your ear, okay, and into your fingers. So even I didn't play it super clean now. And again, when I go back to the A minor, I'm doing this mute thing, okay. Second time around, we're not doing the hammer on, we're just going straight into A minor. And then we're going to add in this really cool little embellishment here, which is the note G, 3rd fret, 1st string. And that's giving us an A minor 7, okay? So we really want the listener to hear that. Back into the G. So one more time. Okay, so that's kind of the main verse that you're going to be practicing. Then when it goes into the chorus, it's going to go into an E minor. 2, 3, 4 for 2 bars. Right? And then into A. 2, 3, 4, 2 times on the A. Back to the E minor. 2, 3, 4, 2 bars. Back into the A. 2, 3, 4, then G. 2, 3, 4, then that completes the cycle, okay? So, one cool thing that I want to show you now that you can do on this E minor, okay, and also on the A, that's really going to emulate what's happening in the song. So on the E minor, you can always go back with your pick on the bridge. See that? You're going to get a different sound if you're here or if you're here. So I like to go. See that? So you kind of can experiment with playing it a little bit, you know, like where you normally play it, and then also back on the bridge, right? And that's going to give you a really cool kind of mystical sound, right? That's something I really love to do with this tune and with other tunes, okay? So E minor. And now when you go to the A, instead of just staying on the A and doing nothing, what you could do is start with the A sus2, which means you're going to remove your pinky. Then you're going to add your pinky. Then you're going to go to the 3rd fret with your pinky, and then you're gonna walk back. If that's too hard, you could do it with these fingers. But for me, that's personally much harder because it just takes up so much space. For me, it's much easier with my pinky. So experiment with both. Again, you don't have to do this, but it's going to give you this nice, when you go from the E minor, boom, bam, ba ba da ba doom, bam, boom, ba ba da ba boom, ba ba da doo da. And you see, I'm changing the strumming there a little bit. Again, trying to emulate what I'm hearing in the song. Play around, right? Have fun with it. Okay? Then that repeats. Second time around, just play the A normally. Go into the G. And the G we're just gonna hit once and just let it kind of fade out, right? And then back into the main thing. In the original tune, when he goes to the A, the electric guitar player plays this part, which is an A major chord, just played up the neck using triads. It's hard to do on an acoustic. This is all the same chord, A, just played in different places. And I was kind of trying to emulate that without doing that big walk up, right? So it's not the exact same sound, but again, you're getting that movement, that kind of sound of movement when you do that, okay? Don't just work on this song, right? This is music lessons that I'm giving you, and I'm using this song to illustrate certain points, okay? And thanks for hanging out with me. Give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe, all the good stuff. Take it easy. Bye-bye.